All right, we're going to bring on our man. We're going to bring on my main man. Is he back there? Can we please, guys, slap those hands together. Get a go around. Mr. Worthington!
Yeah.
How's everyone going? Whoa.
Yeah,
The mics, they're low.
There's nothing there.
Corey,
good to see you.
They're
Good to see
low.
you, dude. Yeah, they're low.
Corey, Friendlyjordies, Corey.
Good.
Killing it.
Such
We're
a
doing well.
fan. Such a fan.
Because they...
Just gonna move back.
Mislav loves you, Corey.
I
The
won't.
mics are low. So
Come on,
you have
Australia
to...
loves Corey, don't they?
Loved or hated, either
National
either.
hero was the Anzacs, Warney, and him. That's what you got. Surely, right? Does anyone disagree? Because if you are, get the fuck out. Respect. Yeah, it's like, good on you.
You guys have never met before.
I met him down there, and didn't wash my hands and went to the toilet. So yeah, we're intimate.
We're here.
Corey, do you feel like a national hero?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I'm well known, I guess you would say, from that party, but no,
Yeah.
just a normal bloke.
I would say you're up there though with people who like when you say the name Corey Worthington, like my mum was like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows your name.
The Yellow Sunnies, definitely,
Yes.
yes. Yeah, everyone knows the Yellow Sunnies.
I was expecting the full get-up. I wanted the whole... I was like, what's going on?
I've got a pair of Yellow Sunnies in
Oh
there, but
my
you know.
You have to. Yeah. One of us has to. That's amazing.
I want Geordies with the glasses by the end of the night. Yeah. In Revolver, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Geordies and Clary just like psytrance. This guy's sitting stuff around, just like... Would be sick, would be amazing. Corey, how long ago was the party, the infamous evening?
We're talking about 16 years now, man. Yeah.
How old are you? You're younger than me.
33.
Yeah, okay, 34.
So I was 16, 17 in a month's time. So we say I was 17, but
Yeah.
so it's been a while, man.
Dude, do you remember it in high school? I remember it.
Of course.
Yeah, like, it was,
It was the first thing that ever went viral.
Sunrise or some shit.
A
Dude,
current
I was
affair,
like,
No,
yeah.
current affair.
oh fuck, it was a current affair.
Yeah.
Dude, it was sick. That was fucking
And the
sick.
replacement chick was there, and you can tell that she wasn't as professional as Tracy Grimshaw, and she did not know how to handle it.
Yeah.
But since then, do you know
Just
what?
don't-
Since that one interview, they don't do live crosses like that because that was a straight, pretty much live cross. So they had no chance to edit it or whatever.
Holy shit.
So ever since then, they know after that they tried to make me look like I was up, and it felt backflipped on them. Either I was loved or hated. But after that, then now they make sure they edit the shit out of someone if they want to create that. Bad
That's
narrative.
so stupid because
Yeah.
that's what I would do if I was a current affair is just change the name to interviewing meth heads, and you would do so well.
Well, where do you think the Yellow Sunnies come from?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
You know, I was up
Finally,
for three.
all of them.
I was up for 3 days. You know.
Scarier and scarier men saying, "I'm not taking them off." Did you talk to her years later?
Yes.
What the fuck was that like? That must have been so weird.
It was weird, yeah.
Yeah.
So they come over to my house.
And they came back?
Yeah, it was. They want, mate. They've been banging on for the last every 2 times a year. They bang on. They want to do catch-up interviews. They offer 20, 30 grand catch-up interviews, Corey, and I go, fuck off.
What?
Why?
Because why would I want to? Because they're
It's
pieces of
20 or 30 grand.
yeah, but they're fucking pieces of shit.
They are pieces of
They
shit.
are pieces of shit.
Can we just impersonate you and take the money? I'll do that for 4 grand.
You can do it.
That's amazing.
Well, I would say that Geordies and Chloe, you guys have been targeted by the media maybe the most out of any 2 Australian personalities. Maybe, Chappelle Corby, you were in the event.
Oh, she was up there. Yeah, she was up there.
Was Chappelle Corby targeted?
Well, if you think about the Avengers...
I think she was targeted by the Indonesian government. I think if the current affair chick had her on, we have a living legend with us today.
Chappelle!
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, look, I'm sorry, but if she comes in, you two have to breed. You have to have kids. You have to make the ultimate Australian icon.
Imagine.
You'd be a royal family. Now that Warney's out of the picture, you've got it now. You've got to do it.
Are there any Zoomers in, like Ru Young, who didn't see Corey's interview back in the day? How young? You guys seem young.
That's remember.
You don't know who this is?
You have no idea.
You are wasting 2 seats.
Yeah. There are dudes in that Mackay who would kill for those.
Literally kill.
And we've given it to some pods.
Why did you come in? You were playing pool downstairs. Oh, that seems like a right laugh. Is that what happened?
Yeah, pulled in.
Nice. Well, thank you.
You just sit in this room by yourself. Fuck, you ran out of hostel money, hey? No, they're legends.
they're killer.
Fuck yeah.
They're nice.
But so you didn't get Corey in England. It's in Cross. Did you see the movie Project X?
I think some Aussie friends have shown me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I mean, a current affair isn't like fucking Neighbours. They're not gonna. They're not gonna know.
It should be.
It should be. It should be. So what else have you done? Who else wanted to interview you in the press?
Oh, bro,
You did Studio Team.
all of them.
All the greats.
Pretty much all of them. From
Project
anyone you can
Watcher?
think of to radio and all that kind of stuff.
Julius
Yeah.
hates the project, so that's the first thing.
Oh, bro, no, I didn't
You
do
on
the
the
project.
project?
No, I didn't do them because I fucking hate them too. Fuck oath, bro.
This is why he's a
100%.
king.
Yeah.
He's such a good
Fuck
man.
the project, everyone. Yeah, fucking
And also,
oath.
you became a tradie afterwards.
Yeah, I've done a bit of tradie work, bro. That's what I've been doing.
I'm sorry, is there a better Australian? Is there? There's just not.
He's our Jesus. You died.
Yeah. He is.
Fuck Edmund
Think about it.
Bond.
He's a.
Fuck Edmund Barton.
So Corey, what in the days?
Sorry, continue. but-
Niche.
I'm excited too. But
Pop quiz, British guys. Who was our first Australian Prime Minister? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's all right. No one else here knows either.
Literally no one fucking knew.
they'll be picking berries in Wolf Creek in like 2 weeks.
While they're looking down. Just before they're about to be Slash the Wolf Creek guy, it was Edmund Bat.
10% of the audience knew the first Prime Minister was Edmund Barton.
I feel so
That's
learned.
sick. Corey, what about so day after? Because you have a beautiful a baby now, don't you?
Yes.
So is obviously your son or daughter?
Daughter.
Will grow up and will
Yes.
see Dad. You know, the infamous sunglasses.
Yes.
There's a lot of pressure on the 16th birthday party. Will she?
So I've got asked a lot of times. People go, "What happens if your kid throws a party?" I'll be taking the mum and I'll be taking her away. And why not? You know what I mean? Every kid deserves to have a party.
yeah.
Everyone, every parent should give their kid
Good
a party.
call.
I'll
Good
just
boy.
make sure I put the camera in certain places so I make sure the house doesn't get fucked up.
How fucked did the house get at the party? Like in the morning after, did you wake up and you're like, "Hold!" Like, did you realize it was an event when it happened, or was it post the party you realized, "Oh, this is actually something kind of seminal"?
I
in the
realised when the
culture?
helicopters are flying out, the dog squads are coming, and there's cops everywhere. I realised, oh shit, all right.
Was this in Melbourne? But like in Melbourne? Like we're from Sydney, so
Larry, bro. So southeast Melbourne.
Southeast. Okay. Is that Port Melbourne? Is that what that is?
That's like they call it the burbs. I think it's classed as the burbs, Nary.
Is that the Yarra? Sick.
True. When the dog squad arrives, you know you party too hard. You know
Yeah.
that's when.
Yeah, and
know,
you got helicopters flying over your house.
The
you fucking
choppers.
yeah.
How close was the movie Project X? Like, did they tell you they were making it?
I found out once they were about to release it and the media wanted me to do an interview with it, but I had my thing with the interview. They offered 20 grand, same thing. "Corey, want you to shout out the movie," and I sort of said, "Nah."
Fuck, you weren't sell out, bro. You weren't.
Turned down like $1 million. What
What are you doing?
I won't be brought.
Jesus, I just want to go back to carpentry.
Such a principled man. You're the
Yeah.
most principled man. Who thought the most principled man in the world would have hand tattoos? It's fucking amazing.
Totally.
Wait, what the fuck is Project? What the fuck are you talking
You
about?
never
What's the
seen the
movie?
movie
Yeah, but
Project
what is it like a biopic?
This is a Zoomer thing, isn't it?
Do you know it? Do
All
you
right,
know
now,
it?
It's
let's find out
Zoomer American Pie, right?
Only
it a
the,
Zoomer
the
movie?
software dude knows it, of course. He based his life off that.
IBM.
Yo, who's heard of the movie Project X? I'll see it. It was fucking huge. huge. It's like a massive box office film.
Is that the one where like Godzilla like invades or some shit? I'm not kidding. There was a movie that's like handheld. It's like there's a monster.
No,
I'm 34 years old. What the fuck is
I think
it?
you're talking the Blair Witch Project.
But what's the relation to you? I don't understand. You're gonna have to explain.
I can explain it. So what happens
Fergus,
is
help me out.
the main character puts a party on Facebook or MySpace. It goes crazy. The dogs get called. The helicopter gets called. Then he does an interview at the end, and he's like, "I'll apologize, but I'm not taking off the glasses."
What?
Yeah.
That's actually what happened. Okay, sick. I'm not prepared for this podcast. I shouldn't be on this
no,
podcast.
but truly, like it almost mirrored the actual like chronological events of that night and your life.
Yeah, so
and the
I also
interview.
filmed the whole night, which has got wicked footage, but unfortunately my parents gave it to cops for some reason, evidence. I never got that footage back. So that footage would have had the dog squads, helicopters, everyone, teens everywhere, fucking things getting smashed. They fucking confiscated. I never got it back.
Dude, your parents.
Yeah, I walked
Movie,
around
they
filming
were
it.
filming it on their little 4K Panasonic.
Yeah, so it was one of those ones you flipped out and you'd had that type of camera. Because we had flip phones back then. In my time, it was flip phones.
Yeah.
Nokia 3315s people were rolling around with.
Yeah, that was our time too.
Yeah,
man.
bro,
Fuck it.
yeah.
But so that's in an evidence room somewhere, like the greatest movie Australia's ever
100%.
produced.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
not there with
Surely
a
you could
castle.
get it if you legally requested it. I'm sure you just went in and be like, give me more fucking footage. And then they said, only if you take your glasses
That's really funny, English people.
Did you ask? Did you? I reckon you could get it off a
Bro,
lawyer,
I got
surely.
locked up in Juvie for 6 months after the party as well. So,
What?
so two weeks after Big Brother, I was in Juvie watching myself on the Big Brother show in Juvie.
Wait, say that again. Slow down. What the fuck?
No, I knew this, but it hasn't been like broadcast to Australia maybe that the police really pursued you after the party.
Yeah, mate, they fucking hate
Like they
you.
went fucking hard
I had
for
a curfew
you.
as well, a 6 o'clock curfew they chucked on me as well, which obviously as a 16,
Was it
17-year-old,
dangerous?
you're not going to
Was it-
follow.
At least
So
you
I've
got-
thrown major parties after that, bigger than that one. But the news ain't going to obviously let anyone know. But every time cops would rock up, here, we're looking for so-and-so, Corey Worthington, you would see me fucking leg over a fence. I'd be fucking, can't catch me! And they finally caught me, put it that way.
What did they put you? What was the crime? Like, was it just like public nuisance?
Oh, there was a few bits and pieces with the party, but also a few other afraid charges, a few things when people come at me. I just
You
stood
should
up.
speak to
I
Jodie's
stood up
lawyers.
for myself, bro.
I think it's a bit late for that. I'm a victim of the system 10 years ago. I don't know, they had TV in there, it was alright.
It was, bro. You had TV, and there was.
Was it
good.
okay? It sounds like there'd be air
Bro.
hockey in there and you'd have to play
That's
with
what I
a
used to
bunch
say.
of...
Anyone at that age, you fucking had breakfast, you had fucking your own room, you had fucking bacon and eggs on Sunday. It was honestly, Juvie was just like if you are
Okay,
living on the
doesn't
streets,
sound that good.
go to fucking Juvie, bro.
Really?
No, honestly, it was
Was
fine.
there games and you
There
played
was a
that?
table tennis table. There you had a pools. There was gyms. There was everything, bro. So really,
Yeah.
it was more like a rehabilitation center, really, for people living on the streets. Like there's a guy like who used to dice himself in petrol and everything, lived on the street. Obviously, you can't be doing that, so they put him in Juvie as well. So
That's
it was more just get your life better, guys, type thing. You know what I mean? It's
Fuck
like,
me.
Get your life better.
Featuring Corey Worthington. He's in there with the petrol guy.
I literally just up 2 weeks after Big Brother, bro. So like the same show I was on Big Brother, I'm watching that while I'm in Juvie.
And so he was dousing himself in petrol, saw you on TV, was about to light it, like, hang on, I want to watch this shit. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's been interesting,
cool.
bro. It's been an interesting
You live
journey.
such a
It's an
life.
interesting life.
So much of a life. Fuck.
Does it still get brought up, like a family Christmas and like with parents and things? They still go, oh, remember that party?
Parents not as much, but other people do, bro. It's crazy how.
Surely your parents think you're like a legend now.
So people don't realize they camped at my parents' house for 2 weeks straight. Every single day they were there for 2 weeks straight. So we had the news people. Imagine phones. If we had this stuff these days, they were camping. They were having showers in their fuck. You walk past, you hear a shower in the fucking caravans and everything. Imagine getting called from your wife going, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you coming home?" "Oh, no, I just got to get footage of this party, kid. I'm staying 2 weeks." 2 weeks they did not leave my parents' house every single day. Imagine explaining that to your wife or husband. What the fuck are you doing
With your
there?
wife.
Literally, yeah.
A professional.
Like tents camped at the front of the house. Like, what the fuck? They were living in tents or caravans.
What were they waiting for?
Just to try to get some sort of footage with me and my parents. So one of the third interviews, it was this one was a setup one. It was a catch up with the parents. I'd already seen my parents. They offered $30,000. I wasn't turning that down. I knock on the door. "Hey, mum and dad, how you going?" They were behind me. 10-minute interview. Fucking gave it to my parents, bro.
They took the money?
Yeah, well, no, I gave it to my parents. It was 10-minute interview. It was $30,000, and I went to my parents. Yeah.
He is the best bloke in the world.
He's a nice boy. He's a nice boy.
Thank you.
Dude, that's our Watergate.
Like, if they're going to pay that, why turn that down? Especially, like, I'd already seen my parents multiple times.
Yeah.
Why not? But they wanted to, but Corey, we've got to pretend you never seen my parents. Well, I've seen them already. Yeah, but we need to sell this story. All right, cool, let's do it. And, so why not?
When you were at the prees for the party, was there a feeling in the room that?
Was it what? Say it again.
All right.
This is about to go.
Like, when you were at the prees for the party, was there like an atmosphere of just like, whoa, like something's gonna happen? Did you feel anything?
You could feel shit was happening, and then when you seen another 500, like 200 people walk down the street after we've already got 500 people in, we're like, uh-oh, here we go. But does everyone know Joel Fletcher, international DJ at all?
Yeah.
So he was known as Hyperfunk. He DJ'd my party, bro.
Okay.
And then just went fucking Bullmaster. So he played the best set he'd ever played, bro. Fucking, yeah, he was good.
How many people were there at the max? Like, was it like 2 a.m. is when house
So it was
parties? 500
in the house, and then or in the backyard, and then pretty much 200 other people tried to come in, and that's when the cops had come multiple times, and it was pretty much we couldn't fit any more in, and then they just went fuck 'em, bang, just cancelled it and kicked everyone out. So you got 700 teens running around, just fucking drunk and everything. I say the cops put it on themselves. At the end of the day, if you're gonna kick 700 teens out, you know what I mean? You're gonna get your car smashed. Yeah, you're asking for trouble. And like I said, if everyone knows the gnome from Project X, yeah, that shit's legit. So once you, well, yeah, a bit of,
There was a gnome full of ecstasy.
they had a bit of sugar in them,
Do you think that the cops maybe could have just corralled the party and just kept it going for a bit instead of dispersing?
Pretty much. You could have at least, 20 people leave at once, 30 people, whatever, but they kicked everyone out at once, and it was just, you just did it to yourself. That's what I say.
He's fucking right.
Was it like in the movie, like originally 2 cops come to the door and they're like, hey, we need to this is getting a bit loud.
Yeah, so they come around 3 or 4 times or whatever, and they to sort of slow it down, get everyone in the house, get everyone in the backyard. We had to sort of close the gates, and people just kept coming, and people just kept letting them in until we were max capacity, and then you've seen another 200 people. So I think somewhere else got cancelled or whatever, and you just seen max, all these people walking down the street. You're like, fucking hell, here we go.
You should be on a fucking one of the dollar notes, dude. That's fucking amazing. That is so sick. You're king.
Thank you, brother.
You're a much better person than I am in every way. That's amazing.
When you woke up the next morning, were there like people lying around the living room? Like, what was it?
Yeah, pretty much. People were lying in the front, people lying in the backyards, and then the news were pretty much camped at the front of the house. They were already there waiting for it, bro. So I didn't do that interview, everyone knows, for about 3 days on. Until I finally kept trying to go to Coles, trying to get out of my house. And Corey, do an interview. I'm like, fuck off. 3 days on, I'm like, all right, my parents still aren't home. I'm fucking, because they knew, my parents didn't want to come home because they were there.
Did they see you on the news? Is that how they found out?
Yeah. So the news had already gone and filmed them in Queensland, bro. So when they tried to ruin it and did that live cross with me, they'd already filmed my parents in Queensland. So that's why you see my parents on the thing. They tried to make me, but it reversed on them, I guess, in some sense, because I wasn't taking the fucking sunnies off. It was just
So your parents, the genesis is they went on a holiday to Queensland.
Yes.
And they're like, Corey, look after the house.
We'd never been to Wet and Wild before or whatever, so organised
brought the wine.
organised a trip, and on the day, me and my mates have already been speaking about a party, and now everyone always talked about it. I had the balls to do it, so I went, you know what, parents, I'm not going. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not going. I feel sick, and then they fucked off to Queensland, and then we did the party.
Hang on. Your fully grown parents went to Wet and Wild.
With my sisters and
okay, sorry. Yeah. I thought that was just like, all right, more fun for us. See ya. We'll be back whenever.
It's kind of awesome to go back from Wet and Wild, turn on the TV.
Yeah, imagine, bro.
That's like our book a job. You know what I mean? Like that's an Australian biblical story for sure. You know?
Also, you got to tell me, what was Big Brother like?
It was good,
yeah.
bro. It was good. It was a good experience.
Was
So
it?
I got paid 50 grand for 2 weeks.
So you did.
And
take
then
some
I-
money.
I'm sick of this. Like, you don't need a job.
It all went to lawyers. It all went to lawyers. I got locked up in Juvie. I didn't see a cent of it. No. So my manager hired like underbelly lawyers and everything pretty much. They were like 5-10 grand a pop sort of thing. And
Your
then
lawyers were
I get locked up in
ATMs.
Juvie, find out from a phone call, Corey, by the way, your big brother and he's gone to your lawyers. I'm like, well, cool, I'm sitting in fucking Juvie. That's really good. Thanks, man. Thanks for hiring these fucking lawyers, bro. They did me well, didn't they?
Holy shit.
This is the best moment of my life. Just so you know. Appreciate it.
So you went to Big Brother like as a fucking 16-year-old or some shit?
Yeah, so 17 as a house guest.
Is that illegal?
No, so technically I was the youngest to ever go on Big Brother as yeah.
Holy shit.
So I was sleeping in my own bed. Everyone had this big bed like that, or they're all sleeping together. And I just got this little single bed by myself.
No legal fucking for you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That
That's
was
you
when
went-
Big Brother was lit though. That was when it was fun.
Yeah, hot dogs.
Yeah, it wasn't Channel 7 Big Brother, was it?
Like,
It was the cool Big
This
Brother.
is
Yeah.
like when there would just be cameras playing all the time, and you could just tune into it.
Did you watch the
just-
Up Late shit as a?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were on the Up Late stuff, weren't you?
oh, I don't think I was because I
Okay,
was a
he shouldn't have
minor.
been on the up late. You were on that.
No, I don't know if I was on the up late because of the.
You can't.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
back
So
at
they
the
weren't even allowed to
compound.
drink in the house. While I was there, they weren't allowed to drink. They weren't allowed to do certain things. But
Oh, you must be
Big
so
Brother's
popular.
legit, everyone. When the cameras, you don't see anything. So no one tapping on the shoulder or shows these days. Hey, shh, can't say that, or hey, we have to re-edit that. You were just living the moment. You didn't
Yes.
see anybody. You were. The cameras were all hidden, so it was cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Do you feel the cultural impact? Like I had a friend when I was coming to the show tonight. She's like, you were talked about in her module in sociology at university.
Yes, bro. So it blows my mind when people still today message me, especially I've been doing TikTok lives lately. Everyone's
Yeah.
been messaging me going, Corey, my kids are studying you in school right now. They've done English assignments on you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are we teaching our kids in school?
How is that English?
Yes, how is that English? What are we teaching them?
Shakespeare and Corey Worthington's a current affair interview.
I've never understood it. Never understood it.
That's a weird
I
one.
think it was like subverting power dynamics. She said, you know, like how
Holy
one
shit.
individual can subvert.
Can stand up.
And not take your sunnies off.
You know the Foo Fighters song. You know, like you got that dog in you for sure. you
Yeah,
know?
fuck yeah, bro.
That was written about you, brother. That's fucking insane. That's crazy. Is there anyone who went to the party who, like, you know, like 10 years later, they're like, fuck, I was at that party.
Lots of people, bro, and even people jumping in my lives. And I try to catch people out. Oh, so I try to ask them certain questions, and lots of people say they were there.
Ah,
And
okay.
how you gonna know?
Yes,
Really, you know
yes.
what I mean?
Stolen valor.
Yeah. But I get it a lot, definitely.
Who was it any, like, famous people, or was it, like, a party for the people?
It was a party for the people.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We got to enjoy the moment, bro, because there was no camera phones. These days, everyone's too afraid to maybe live in the moment or have fun because someone's going to try to get a viral video out of you.
Yeah.
So we all just got to enjoy it, have fun. And there's me walking around with my little camera like that, filming things. But other than that, we all got to live the fucking moment.
I'm getting depressed.
Like we all got to.
That sounds so...
I guarantee you Carl Sandilands was on his way there though.
I smell coke.
Pre-order your Big Macs.
Where's the gnome out?
Did he fucking call ya? Did he call ya?
Yeah, so
Yeah, he'd want some action.
He would fucking. He's made to.
yeah, so I've done a few things with Kyle, and
Yeah.
he was a host of Big Brother as well at the time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so him and Jackie O were the hosts that year.
So they were chill.
Yeah, they were chill, bro.
Yeah, I can
definitely.
imagine that.
Who were you in Big Brother with? Was it a bunch of normies or was it celebrities?
Nah, like just
Just
everyday
normal
people.
folk,
Yeah,
that's
everyday
right.
people.
You weren't in with the
Yeah.
bum dance
Yeah,
chick,
best
were
ones
you?
were- The celebrity ones,
I
yeah.
don't think so. We had Pamela Anderson on that year as well.
What the fuck?
So you met Pamela Anderson
That's insane.
as a 17-year-old. Fuck
Sleeping
you.
next to her. You slept next to her in the photo.
No.
No.
Well, I'm
Imagine that.
missing this. So you were in the house when Pamela Anderson was in the house as well.
No, just after she went there and I got to meet her after that. Yeah.
In what context? Like Julian Assange met her, but how did you?
Because he's also a political prisoner. Haven't you been paying attention?
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep up, Fergus.
That's the next guest, Julian Assange. He's
Is he back in Australia now?
Yeah,
is he?
he's back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck,
He
where
got
is he?
freed.
Like, what's he doing these
Well,
days? Do you
Pamela
know?
Anderson
Wet
was
and
the big
wild.
reason he got freed because she would go to the consulate and she would lobby for him to. Yeah. Oh,
Did
shut
she?
the fuck up! Don't want to play.
That was.
is that true?
In the
No,
Ecuadorian
that's not
embassy? Maybe.
You know who it was? And not these experienced diplomats like Kevin Rudd and Anthony Albanese. You know what it was? Pamela Anderson passed her crime.
She's a fucking philanthropist. She gets her
It wasn't
around.
Pamela. It was the Labour Party. All right.
Thank you.
Hey.
Jesus, it gets recognition.
But I think Pamela helped a lot. You know.
Okay. There we go. That's the theory.
Did you have I'll take you down on stage. Did you have anyone like guiding you throughout this? Like when you were coming out of Juvie, did you have mentors or like celebrities? Like
No, bro, because MySpace was still booming. So we had MySpace and MSN.
Oh,
Facebook was still in the
Yeah.
baby phase. It was still in like over in America and colleges still. So there was
Yeah.
it wasn't what social media is today. Not even
because
close.
the event was advertised on MySpace, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And when did you see the numbers clicking up?
So I had I think 200-300 friends on MySpace, and overnight it blew up to like 25,000 roughly or whatever. So it was like the first little viral, more than I've got now on my social media.
After tonight, I don't really. It'll go through the roof. That's crazy. So did you put the event on MySpace, or you just said, "Hey, we're having a shindig,
No,
come down"?
put the whole thing, free house party, come, open house party pretty much on MySpace. Narrow the
me.
address and everyone come around. I don't think anyone had done it at the time, and it was just, you weren't thinking it was going to do what it did, and it went big.
Did you have a ride or die at the event? Because in Project X, I remember there's a guy he's throwing the party. He's kind of hesitant, but then he's got a friend who's like, "No, let's have the greatest house party of all time." Did you have like a sidekick who was egging you on?
No, that was me. I was a ride or die. I was egging it all on, yeah.
Just in the mirror.
Bro, I even walked around in the
Juvie
get-up.
forever,
I just thought
bro.
I had the yellow sunnies the thing out. That was the
I
get-up
hope
of the
I
night.
hope you kept it on for a long fucking time after, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, where did you get the yellow sunnies from? How did they manifest?
So yellow sunnies originally was going to Frankston, bro. My mate, we were just at the beach and he wore a pink pair. I got a yellow pair. It was probably like a week before. And we just rolled with it. And then the night of the party, I thought, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to put that on, had my fucking get up out. And I was just just having fun, bro, with my camera, filming. And then when the media were all at the house the next day, I'm like, I'm fucking rolling with this shit. We'd been up for a few days as well. And
You had the sunnies, you had the open jacket, the nipple piercings.
yeah, and the little hat, yeah.
And it was a crossover to you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Were you nervous when they were crossing over? Were you like...
Not really. Like I said to people, the confidence I had as a 16-year-old to now being a 33-year-old man and the shit I've gone through, fuck, mate. Like, confidence, yeah.
Do you feel like it's left an indelible mark? Like, do you feel like you would be a different person if that party didn't happen?
Yeah, probably. But, definitely not.
Surely.
Definitely not from that, 100%. Yeah. But I've owned it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
And
It
if you
was-
go back, you'd do it all again?
Oh, fuck oath.
Fuck, that's sick.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? What did I do wrong? I had a house party. You know what I mean? I had a house party.
That's the craziest thing is that we could all be in Juvie, you know? Like, but it's just one little algorithmic shift and we're all felons. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
pretty
Like,
much.
that's-
Yeah.
But that's fucking crazy when you think about it, that the police went after you so hard.
They went
Do they
hard,
want to
bro.
send a message like, this is the last party ever? Because it feels like that if you've been
Yeah, so
there.
they tried to chuck in a $20,000 fine because someone else was also charged in UK at the time for throwing a party. So they tried to mimic that law and bring it, and bring it over here and bring it over here. So that they stuck on it for a while, bro. Definitely.
It wouldn't happen now, eh? Kids are like dying from vapes. They don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Well, it's rare to get people...
Well, living with the media, they chucked me in. So after 3 days, they chucked me in the car and drove me to Channel 9 in the city and no parental.
Back on your head, man.
Yeah, like hey, literally. And then I'm there live crossing, and I'm like, fucking all right, and just rolled with it, bro. So there was no guidance, no parental guidance in any way. It was just get this kid in the car and fucking drive him to the city. So,
Treated slightly better than the
yeah.
Bali
So when I
nine.
did a radio interview with, I can't remember the bloke's name, but he put me in a headlock and tried to rip my sunnies off my head.
He wanted the sunnies.
Yeah, he wanted the sunnies, and I pushed him and fucking fucked off. But like today, these days, like you wouldn't have that shit. I got a year of free concerts for any you know, the radio has all the concert tickets, so I got a year free of any.
Wait, what
That
the
doesn't seem
cop
like
gave
fair
you?
reparation.
Yeah, I don't understand. How did that happen? What, Kyle jumped in or some shit?
With what?
No, it was radio.
No, the radio.
The radio
What's his name?
station.
Matt Tilley, I think his name is.
Oh, yeah.
So Matt Tilley, I was just on there. So they offered me to come on the radio station. It was $2,000 plus a year of every concert they have. I got 4 tickets to.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool. So obviously not going to turn that down.
such a
But then when I'm there,
16-year-old
Matt Tilley jumps over and fucking
Yeah.
headlocks me and tries to pull my sunnies off my head. And I went,
Oh,
then fucking shove him into the wall. And I'm just like, fuck all yous. And I walked out. Still got all my tickets, of course, and the money. But yeah.
all the like aversions.
But it wouldn't happen these days. It would be livid. Imagine the footage you would get. Imagine walking out and you've got Channel 9 and Channel 7, Channel overseas. So my biological father, bro, he fucked off on me. Don't know the man. Like all he's is a sperm donor. I've got half Asian brothers and sisters I've never got to meet. Pretty much. It made it in China. He was trying to ground me through an email in China, going, "How dare you do this?" Because we've got the same last name. I'm like, mate, it's like billions of people. No one knows you. Shut up. No one's putting our last names together. I haven't heard from you in 10 years. What are you doing? Shush.
insane.
But it made it all the way in China, bro.
I get it. Your biological dad was in China
Yeah.
for some reason.
He got out of the army, got a big payoff, and then just fucked off on his family and decided to be an English teacher.
I was gonna say you don't look Chinese. So. Holy shit.
Hell, bro.
So I
You've
went
lived
everywhere.
like 20 lives.
That's what I say. I've lived definitely, bro. 100%.
What's the last few years been like? Like, are you still getting recognised out there on the
So
streets?
the last few years, I've just been raising my daughter, bro. So I
Yeah.
won't get into it, but I raised a son for 4.
Respect. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so everyone knows it's a party, and I was 18, and I had all the clubs want me. MTV wanted me, and then I found out I was a father, with my biological father being a piece of shit. It was either go party rat or be this kid's father. So for 4.5 years, I raised this kid as my father. I won't get in. I mean, as my son, I lost him. I won't get into it. It's a heartbreak and really fucked me up, bro. And then now a big 10-year gap, and yeah, so I've got my daughter, and she's everything, bro. So I've just been a father for that last fucking Thank you, bro. Thank you. I gave up all that life for that boy because he needed me. He didn't need a father who was going out partying, having fun and all that kind of stuff. He needed a father, and my dad wasn't there, so I was like, fuck all that. It's all bullshit, bro. So
Yeah.
that's all I did, and then so.
You did it at the right time, 16. You should have done it 4 more times, but you did it right. You did it right.
So yeah, I've just been enjoying that, bro. It's been really, really good. Like just being a father and getting what I lost to now having her. It's everything again to me.
Because again, I think your kids will. I mean, they'll be. It sounds like you're an amazing dad, and I can imagine they grow up and be like, "Dad, one more time." You know what I mean? Like
Now there's another opportunity.
one more. Let's get the gang back together. You know?
Yeah. Fucking oath.
One more run. They wake you up in the chair, you know, and you're just ready to go.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fucking sick, you know? That's fucking awesome.
That's
It's insane.
amazing. I'm just realizing like how much of like man children we are. You and I were just like, yeah, we're like 34 years old. We're going back to Melbourne one night. Yeah. Oh, you've got Guzman and Gomez here too. That's our lives.
Yeah, Corey's a
So
real man.
depressing.
Fuck.
Yeah, totally. And also sitting there, you don't need the fame, the money, all the women. What's real is fatherly love. I know, man. The other stuff sounds pretty fucking good. It sounds mad. Trust me, it's overrated. At least you had it, Corey.
Not fair. Not fair.
It's not fair. You have the best life. And also I like the fact that you're sort of an emblem for that really optimistic, Zoomers won't remember it, but that was a very optimistic time in Australia. I think 2007 to 2010, and you're forever seared as the emblem of that.
Yeah.
Because you were, as you're saying, that juncture in between the internet and old media. You were the first thing that, oh, this guy's famous for just being a public nuisance.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Just telling the media to go fuck themselves.
You handle it perfectly. It was
You
great.
handled it.
Yeah.
Incredible. That was the incredible thing. No media training. None of this.
I
Zoomers
didn't
could do
watch
it
that
now, but
interview
you-
till 6 years after. I had so many people quote it to me and everything, but I'd sort of watched the live cross and even all the other people were laughing, but I didn't really get what it was. And 6 years later, I sat down and actually watched it. I was like, fuck, this is what everyone's been quoting to me over the years. It is actually
Really?
pretty funny.
Yeah, it's very
Like,
funny.
I didn't realise how funny it fucking was.
So good.
Like, it was just me living the moment. So,
Such a fucking
It's almost
Buddhist
like when
monk.
Oppenheimer dropped the bomb and he said, "I am destroyer of worlds." Like,
He is.
like that's a beautiful, profound quote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no turning back after him.
Yeah.
He was the genie, and it was out of the fucking bottle. He was him.
Well, I remember after that party, for like a few years, it really inspired parties across Australia. It might have been like the greatest
Right.
era for house parties.
House parties,
It was
man.
like
Oh.
2010s was
Yeah.
like Project X came out. It was like you don't have that anymore. You know, you don't have those.
Because everyone's too afraid. Because everyone's got a phone in their hand these
Yeah.
days, and they
The
film
fucking
everyone. So
phones.
it takes everyone wanting to just live in that moment or whatever. Because in case they passed out or whatever, someone's gonna go, oh, look at this fucking.
Yeah.
Like that's So it's a different era, bro.
Welcome to the Boomer Podcast. Fucking man.
Eventually,
your phones
millennials
away.
will be boomers, and we're talking about the good old days. All right. Fuck, this has been like a very fun podcast, but also a very moving podcast, and it's kind of no, but it generally is.
Everyone's
You've been caught up in the moment. Wow, and they had Kay there as well.
But I think it's awesome that you can, live that life and then start a whole different life, with the same vigor that you put into the party, you're putting into fatherhood.
Yeah.
You're just channeling it into a different energy.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck
definitely.
yeah.
I
It's
think-
pretty cool because you can tell you're a lad, you know?
I don't know about that.
Not their British version of saying a lad, like a guy at the bar that you think
Yeah.
is a good guy. That's what you can tell.
lad. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Good lad. He's a
Yeah.
good lad. That's
Yeah.
Because all these
yeah.
lads as essays, they don't know how to really speak
Yes.
much fucking language these days.
Yeah.
So if
Or
my daughter
raise
brought home
children.
that, I would be slapping that
slap.
straight out the door. 100%. That's not language.
Do you think we've only got a few minutes left before we got to get out of the venue? But do you think that you inadvertently inspired like Eshe? Did that in any way
Oh,
come
I hope
from?
not.
Please,
Definitely
no.
not. No. I think I inspired the young generation to stand up for themselves, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. Stand up. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It was a fuck you to the media. It was a fuck you to the
Yeah.
authority. It was a
Yeah.
fuck you to whoever.
Yeah.
And once again, fuck, I'm not taking off my sunnies. Who's she to tell me? Yeah, my mum.
fucking true, right?
It's just very. You summed up Australian culture in a single sentence. Just that,
Fuck
like,
off.
No, fuck you. That's it. Fuck off. That's it.
Guys,
Amazing.
We've gone over, but this has been amazing. Corey, thank you so much for coming on. Jordy, thank you so much
Thanks,
for coming
man.
on.
Thank you,
Mislav,
guys.
Thank you so much
Thanks,
for coming
lovely to
Guys,
meet
thank
you.
so much.
Great work, man.